Hey, this is Jay with Sacred Gaming, and I am joined by my two good friends, Freak and Rocket Man. You can find links to their channels in my video description. Make sure you go and check them out. But we are taking on Skolas, and it is solar burn. So I want to give you some advice. First up, you want to make sure that you always enter that area together and try and make it around the curve right there so that you can run down the hallway during the cutscene. You can actually keep running. I did not make the turn, and yeah, I ran right into that. So if you do that a lot better, you can end up probably right about right here. After that cutscene is down, you can get to this area a lot faster. Now, first of all, you're going to have to take off this invisible servitor. As soon as you do that, his bonds are weakened, and you can actually start damaging Skolas. So we drop a Weapons of Light bubble right there, and then all three of us are rocking the black hammer. So we're just going to lay into him right now. As you can see, it's staggering him back. You need something that will stagger him back. If not, he's going to teleport on you, and you're going to have a world of hurt. Now, after you get him down to 50% health, then there's going to be some interesting things that happen. Somebody is going to be tainted. They're going to get poisoned. As you can see, it says right there, Skolas taints a Guardian's Light, and you're also going to have to dismantle mines. Now, keep on shooting though. Wait till you actually get the notification that a mine is there. Now, right here, we could have actually probably just sent one person to dismantle this mine, and sometimes it actually spawns right next to you. But we actually decided for everybody to come over here, and I'm going to be very upfront and honest. This is our very first time actually completing this. Rocket Man and myself actually tried this once last week when it was Void Burn, and we did not have the sniper rifles that could stagger him, and we never could actually get this done. And this is Freak's first time actually joining us, so we're probably going to make a lot of mistakes here, but I thought it'd be interesting to show it all to you so that you could see how we did it and the mistakes that we made and the things that we did right. Now, let's talk about this devouring essence right here. As you can see, I am kind of a greenish thing right here, and you've got a countdown timer. As soon as you pick this up, basically you have 30 seconds before you're gonna die. It might be 29 seconds, I'm not exactly sure, but if somebody does not take this from you within that countdown timer and then it ends up running out, then you automatically die. Now, if somebody does take it from you, then you are immune from it for 40 seconds or 39 seconds, and you cannot take it back. That means that as soon as somebody takes it from you at the end of their countdown timer, you're still going to be immune, and you're not going to be able to take it back from them and save them. So you have to pass it around between three people. Now, what happens with us, I think somebody ends up dying with it, so it waits a little bit and then it automatically just randomly picks somebody, I think that's not immune, and they end up picking it up. So you've just got to be smart and really communicate well. Hey, I've got 10 seconds left. Make sure you're not all spread out. And that's another thing that we are actually traveling together for because of this devouring essence. But you have to just really communicate that well and say, hey, I've got 10 seconds left, and just kind of plan your moves around that. So here we are right now, we're on our second set of mines. I see Skolas in the middle there, so I'm trying to put a little bit of damage on him. And here's something that's really bad happens. I end up getting it, and both of these guys go down. So I know that I have to pick up one of these guys, otherwise, you know, I'm gonna end up dying, and we're not gonna be able to dismantle this mine. So I make the decision to pick him up. There's no way I'm gonna be able to dismantle that mine. And Freak comes up with a really clutch play because he ends up clearing this mine and the next one, and then he ends up picking us up. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit though. This is actually right after he ended up picking us up. He had dismantled the other mine, which was behind us, and I make the mistake of saying, hey, let's go back to our original area. And I think what we should have done is actually rotated around the left and gone through those hallways and everything like that, because on our way here, I think some of us, or one of us, ended up dying. So I think Freak makes that recommendation a little bit later on that we use the hallway, and that was a smarter move. So I definitely recommend actually doing a nice loop or a nice rotation when you're moving around this map. This middle area is just a little bit crazy when you're, like I said, a level 34 and you're trying to get through there through level 35. So it just gets a little bit nasty, and I probably should have switched to a shotgun right after that initial barrage when I was in a bubble at some point, because having a sniper rifle instead of that shotgun really hurts right here. But right away, we're over here, we're just really communicating. We're talking about, you know, who's got the devouring essence, how much time they have. We're trying to look for Skolas. We're trying to take down as many ads as we can so it makes it a little bit safer to move throughout the area. And we're just really, like I said, communicating well. So we're going to wait though to make our move until I lose my immunity, and then I can take the devouring essence because Freak's almost about to die right here. And then we're going to make our move and do our final push on Skolas and try to take him out. So as soon as Freak gets down to within a few seconds, I end up taking it right here. And this is where we make the smart move that Freak called, and we make our run through this area over here. Now sometimes there are ads over here, so you have to be careful. But right now we're looking for Skolas. Freak spies him in the middle there. And then this is it. We find him and we just finish him off with the G horn. So there he is right there. I ended up getting the Elder Cipher. Actually, everybody in the fire team ended up getting the Elder Cipher, which I thought was weird, but hey, I will definitely take that. But hopefully you like this video. I know it was not the perfect run. I don't think probably the first time that you do it, you're going to have the perfect run as well, so maybe you can learn something from that. I can't stress how important it is to have good communication and just be constantly talking to each other and letting each other know what's going on. But like I said, hopefully you like this. If you did, I would really appreciate if you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you stay tuned. I'm going to be uploading my 6 judgment chances that I turn in. I'm going to show you what I get from all those, and it's pretty interesting. But that's where I'm going to end this video. As always, guys, take care and God bless.